I know a lot of people use breathing exercises for anxiety attacks. I'll get you some more water. But this sometimes just does the trick. Can I put this on your wrist? There you go. That'll just sort of put you back in your body. Feeling a little better? Good.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Did Judge Fells do anything to Elsa?
There is no evidence that supports that claim.
And do you work for Judge Fells?
I never heard his name before yesterday. If you're in trouble, I can help you. Just look like cigarette burns. How about if you just nod yes or no to my questions? Did you do that to yourself? Hey, Matt, did somebody in the dorm that you're living in do that to you? You know somebody named Robbie? Listen to me. I'm here for you. You're not in the dorm and no one can hurt you here, okay? This is my house. And I can promise you that no one is gonna hurt you while you're here with me.
Oh, God.
What? Okay. Hold on. Let's do this again. Slow down your breathing. Robbie Miller. Sorry to keep you waiting. This is Captain Curry.
Two captains. Aren't I special?
Well, you're VIP. It's not the best view in here, but we're a packed house.
Crime never stops. Trust me, I know.
You're on speaking terms with the world of crime?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Oh.
International law. What's your guys' clearance level?
Me, I'm just NYPD. What about you, Cap?
Oh, I never made it higher than Phi Delta at Siena College.
You're funny. So, my knock, non-official cover, is working in construction subcontracting, but there are certain alphabet organizations that...
You mean the CIA and FBI?
Okay, so but you're here about your son, Matt.
Yeah, what'd the kid do this time? Do you have kids?
I spoke with the security guard at your son's dorm, and they say that you sign in every day. You live there?
Supposed to miss a visit with my kid because the plaza sells out?
So how long have you been living at their dorm?
Well, the original plan was 5 days, but they keep asking me to stay.
Oh.
I mean, they're kids, and they like having a parental figure around. And when you amass as much life experience as I have, passing on that knowledge to the next generation is the least you can do.
Makes perfect sense. And what about Elsa?
I coach her too. We're all accountability partners for one another. What's my son being charged with?
Why do I get the feeling that you already know the answer to that?
So fascinating, where you round your ends and yet you dot your I's so precisely.
Excuse me?
You're a cumulative thinker and a perfectionist. I dabble in forensic graphology.
You're quite impressive.
Yeah, and I'm getting jealous. So I'm gonna go check on Matt, and you mind sitting tight for a sec?
Anything for Matt? Don't leave me hanging.
Wouldn't dream of it. Con man preying on these kids.
Except the Fells thing isn't a con. Robbie actually believes that he's after.
Right, because otherwise he'd have to accept responsibility for how his own life turned out. A con man's biggest mark is himself. Play to his weakness.
Kept you waiting.
What happened to the captains?
Oh, they got pulled into something way more pressing. I'm just a sergeant, Rollins.
Okay, well, do you know why they brought in my son?
Of course. So do you. I bet you're well aware that Jeremy Coleman is sitting in Rikers right now awaiting trial. And that kid's going to prison for years because of you.
Oh, you the bad cop? I'm well versed in the Reed technique. But you're doing a bad job. Your first step is you're supposed to win my trust.
Did you really think you were going to walk into this precinct and charm us into giving up information? We have you on video torturing your son and his friends.
Well, there, you just gave up information. But my son and my friends will testify that everything on those recordings was consensual.
Who's going to believe that?
No victims, no case. Unless what? You think you're gonna break me? Get me to admit something that I didn't do?
No. I'm just here to do two things. One, put you in cuffs. No. The other is to let you know that my husband is good friends with Judge Fells.
Then you know what he's done. He's tried to ruin my life.
Yeah, you know what? He talks about you all the time. In fact, he's right behind that mirror right now watching you be humiliated. You have the right to remain.
You should have died! Die! Die! Die!
All right, come on. Get him out of here.